can't survive. I'm struggling.
It's crazy, man. It's really crazy.
Whew. Mentally exhausting, physically draining.
Adulthood na scam.
Reverend Tunubu. I made everybody find Jesus.
Growing up seeing our big brothers and sisters. And I remember then I would ask them, please buy me a bicycle. And I can imagine somebody asking me to buy them a bicycle right now. You go fight too.
People started their 20s with a lot of dreams, aspirations, and what they feel like they want to be doing, the kind of flexing they want to be doing. And then it just seemed like in the middle of putting in the work for the flex, they now change the script.
I don't know if you play Tetris, but if you do, just imagine starting the game where all the blocks are almost at the end. Like, it's literally stacked up against you before you even start.
I don't know if you've ever thought about like time immemorial before God put you on this earth, and then you are just thinking, maybe God had another option of another country. And you're just thinking, maybe you could have landed somewhere else, because anywhere else would have been better than this place. Living in Nigeria now is too hard, it's too difficult, like it is unrealistic, it's unreasonable, the things that are happening are ridiculous. I mean, they have to tell us that a snake swallowed 36 million, and you don't have a choice, you have to believe that the snake swallowed. I mean, you don't believe it, but like you have to accept it because that's what they tell you and that's what you hear and that's what the media tells you, right?
It takes just more than motivation to keep one going. And it's not an ideal space or place to be in or be at the moment.
I get phone calls that I have to halt the calls or maybe block the person because you can't be asking me for those money again. And just way crazier than me being your source of income.
Everything is expensive, everything is unbearable. That's just the truth, it's unbearable. We're all pretending like we're sane, but honestly, we're all mad.
Naija na just one chance, man. Like, it's just a one chance station to pain.
We just have to live. We just have to. It's a normal thing. Being an adult is not different from being a young adult is not different from being an adult. But just living basically and trying to make the best of whatever it is that we're living in. I don't think there is so much, rubbing onto this thing.
There are a lot of uncertainties that you just have to always re-strategize, and it's very draining, but still, glory be to Jesus. On my mental health. Okay, so to give me dramatic, while I was a child, I had dreams and aspirations, some of which I have worked hard for. And after a while, I started noticing that my savings always save me. And now I'm de-saving at a very high pace. Now, what do you think that does to the mental health of a man?
Nigeria will run you down.
It makes you doubt life. It makes you question your purpose. It makes you shelf up your visions for those who have visions and, who want to accomplish great things in life.
For a child growing up to constantly have that thing at the back of our mind that, oh, you're one people look up to, everybody's looking up to you, you can't fail, you can't do this, you can't do that. So it's been draining.
I look at myself, I look at people my age in other countries, and I'm like, this cannot be my best life.
Growing up, I had set different ages to achieve certain things, but I think I've lost that paper I used to write it now. Yes.
I think you just have to now start thinking that, accepting that everything is a struggle. And that sucks. Like, why does everything have to be a struggle? I'm a soft girl, like, why do I have to struggle for everything?
Should I say the amount of ginger that you were putting before, it reduces it and then you have to pick yourself back up again and then go at it again. So there are two things that you can do to your mental health. Either beat you down or make it stronger, because if this thing does not kill me, then I don't think anything can.
I want to believe for you to even have relationship issues, you need to be in a relationship, right? So for you to have mental health issues, your mental health should even exist. I'm just in limbo, like, feels like I'm free falling in zero gravity. So anywhere the walls bounce me off of, that's where I exist for the day.
I think the problem is when you finally figure out that you have a mental health. If you don't think about having it, it won't be a problem. Because I think our parents used to live our parents didn't have this information about mental health. I mean, parents of like I don't, is it Gen X or like older generations, they didn't know these things, so they were just thugging it through, and they don't know that they have a mental health. They work, they do everything the way they should, and they were facing problems too, but they did not observe it. I think the problem starts when you now enlighten yourself that you have a mental health.
Okay, so what really affects my mental health is work, not necessarily the economy of the country, because I believe that the economy is going bad, like people say, and I'm witnessing as well. My mom is always complaining, family members are always saying this or that. And one way I'm able to solve my situation, this mental health issue, is I don't try to, what's the word? I don't try to control everything. So me not controlling everything, I don't have so much stress. I don't stress my head. I take one thing at a time. I'm not doing too much. Yeah. So mental health in this present economy is okay. I'm not overboard.
When your salary is enough for you, sometimes you just feel like, so you feel like you want to play God. But when you see that at the beginning of the month, you spent half of your salary, you get closer to God. No more money for Shino. Who can afford Shino in this place? Nobody. The cameraman raised his hand up. Well, who is his girlfriend?
Look at your environment, look at your state around you. You're waking up, you're feeling happy, you're feeling good, you're feeling nice, and you wake up. You come out of your house, and the first thing you are seeing is your environment alone is more of a refuse dump. You get me? You're getting into the public transport, all you are hearing is abuses and curses and the smoke coming into you. You are getting to work, you're feeling all tired. So a lot of that, and bills. People forget bills. Basically, all of these things that I would say, basic amenities. When basic amenities are inaccessible or far-fetched to, for a normal Nigerian, please, how does that not affect your mental health?
I always tell people to find things that make you happy that you don't necessarily need to spend money on.
I survive by sleeping a lot. I sleep a lot. For no bloody reason, I just be sleeping, man. I'm just like, oof, the weather is hot, I sleep. In the sweat, yes. The weather is cool, I sleep. Oh, I just ate, the food was sweet, I sleep. Someone is pissing me off, I sleep. I mean, sleeping just helps.
So every Saturday, I go to play ball, and I just find my own happiness in the best way, because you just have to find what you love doing. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can be going out to see your friends. It can be playing football. So every time I play football, if I miss a goal for the rest of the week, I'm thinking about how I can score it the next week. So for me, football in a way just helps me cope. So I always make sure I go and play football with my guys every Saturday.
Part of things I'm doing to make my mental health improve is surrounding myself with the right people. I have a very good church that I go to, and in my church we have small groups that you bring grouped into when you get into the church. And apart from that, I also try as much as possible to exercise. I try as much as possible to take walks, to jog, to make sure that, yes, I keep my body fit, because you'll be amazed that, feeling good about yourself will also make you feel good about other things that you're doing as well. And I also make sure that I stay in touch with family members as well. Have a niche of people, a close, tight circle of people that you can always communicate with, that you can always talk to.
I go out, I hang out, I like to make friends, I mingle, I party. In all sense, my pastor is watching this.
As much as I can, I eat and I talk to God, which calms me down, right? So basically, if you want to survive, eat first, survival later.
Find love, even as the state of things are really, messed up and all. I think love goes a long way. And in our society right now, that love is being debunked and all. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. So I'll say find love, and with love comes peace, and with peace comes every other thing that, you so set out to be. And and most importantly, apart from finding love, have God. Because once you have God, every other thing follows. Seek ye the kingdom of God and its righteousness, and every other thing shall follow.
I try to stay alive. I try to distract myself. And I also try to invest in experiences. I mean, because of the current landscape of things, so much has been categorized as luxury now. So, growing up, I'm sure our parents could just go to the park, go watch a movie. But everything right now, it's crazy. So even if it means taking a stroll to like a lake, going to skip stones, stoning lizard, sitting with your guys, discussing your FPLs, like whatever, just invest in experiences. Yeah.
My name is Daniel Asanga.
My name is Adedayo Adiago.
My name is Damilari.
So my name is Fikayo.
My name is Motorayo. They call me Big Mo.
My name is Tolulope.
Aude, Sheon.
My name is Teresa.
My name is Samuel.
To the young adults out there,
Your mental health is very important because at the end of the day, it all comes back to you.
So every chance you get, try to sleep.
The country will always be where it is, but you have an opportunity to change where you are.
The amount of brain power that you're using to focus on the problem, just try and focus on creating a solution.
Clear your mind, clear your head, be good.
Have a principle you go by. Mine is never stop, never settle. Be yourself. Stay true to your dreams. Stay true to your vision.
You should find the pathway out, majestically walk through it, man.
measure yourself on your own progress, not people's progress.
You are all you need. You are the one that can make your life better. Your mental health is very important.